Hi there. As we start the new year off, there's been a few issues with the new versions of xLights. You got to expect some growing pains, but we all hate when that happens. But if there's a couple of things that could be helpful for you. First of all, if you have a reproducible problem, check the issues tracker here to see if it's already been reported. It's fairly simple to do. But if you think you have a new problem, try to get the best, a small working example or, pardon the expression, working example. But if you're having a problem that you can reproduce it, create a small sequence and package that up. And it's under tools, package log, or package sequences somewhere here somewhere. And maybe it's under file. Tools. Package sequence. So if you have a sequence, a small sequence, not a purchase sequence, but a small example, if you can replicate an issue, feel free to package it up, package the logs up, and then go to the issue tracker, and there you can upload it so that developers can find it. This is the issue tracker that you'd be facing here. You could say create a new issue. First of all, you're going to have to log yourself in. So if you do not have what's called a GitHub account, you need to create yourself a GitHub account. It's the typical use Facebook or use Google accounts or whatever to create your account, and you can create a new issue. But further to that, we do have the option to where you can be part of the beta testing team. Not that we have a team, but there's no reason why you couldn't test these changes. So especially if there's a bug that's stopping you in your tracks, and we post or somebody posts that says, it's fixed in the nightlies. This is where you come to get the nightlies. You go to the Actions tab here, and then you look down the list and you see the nightlies right here, Windows Nightly. And you can go in here, click on this. This is assuming you're logged in, although somebody said today maybe you didn't even have to be logged in, but I believe you do. Anyway, scroll down to the bottom, and you got the latest version of xLights right here, right hot off the press, created every night. You don't have to wait for the next release. You can come in here and what we call a beta tester for us and see if you can, first of all, if there's a showstopper bug that has been fixed, you can come in here and grab this nightly and you can move on. So we had that with 3, and now we've had it with 4, where it was fixed literally an hour after it was released, but now everybody's stuck without being able to get the .4, but it's corrected in the nightly. It's a little more of a process to roll out a release so that you get prompted and such. So sometimes that takes a little longer than it's desired. But here's how you can get the nightly. But keep in mind, it is early in the season. If you want to, you can roll back to your previous release that you were comfortable with. In most cases, everything is pretty seamless rolling back to the last working version. And if you didn't, I believe you can go to xlights.org. If you don't have a copy of it sitting in your downloads folder, perhaps, you should be able to go down to downloads here, and then table of previous releases. And here you got 4, 3, 2, 1. Every release you ever wanted can go back down here. You can always roll back to a previous release if you're having issues. So don't feel like you're stuck. That's again, the caveat here is this is Windows. Mac is a little trickier, although with Mac, Dan is able to push out dot releases fairly quickly. If there's something that's really got people bunged up on Mac, he usually will push out a dot release. Hope that helps you get past any hurdles. But if we're always looking for people to run the beta, because as we're putting out these new changes every night, there's new changes going in. This is your opportunity to help and test them out for us, because we can't test every combination that's out there, and we miss things too. So hope that helps you out. Appreciate this support, and again, if you have any issues, come on back to the Zoom room and we'll help you out there.